Hello to all you beautiful souls out there, and welcome back to colormetruth Tarot. Today I have a new Timeless Tarot pick a card, and it is a message from your ancestors. So, as always, these are general readings, so please take what resonates and leave what doesn't. If you have to get in touch with me for any reason, all my personal information is in the description box below if you'd like a personal reading or a reiki healing session. With this reading, I did pull one oracle card, and so this oracle card will be a message directly from your ancestors to you. I will not be putting any commentary or interpretation on this card. I will just hold it up to the camera for you to receive that message. You may feel sensations, some warmth, some tingling by your third eye, or you may feel nothing at all. But just accept the message that's coming to you. Be open to receive. So we have 3 piles in front of us today. This is pile 1 with blue calcite. This is pile 2 with lapis lazuli. And this is pile 3 with tiger's eye. So please take this time now to tap into your intuition, take 3 deep grounding breaths, and simply ask yourself what message your ancestors have for you in this now moment. And whichever pile you feel most drawn to, or crystal that you feel most drawn to, follow that gut feeling and go with that pile. I'm going to start with pile 1, and I'll see you guys in your piles. The timestamps are posted below. Hello to the beautiful souls who chose pile 1 with this blue calcite. Let's see what the message from your ancestors, what the message is for you guys today. This is your oracle card. I'm going to leave it at the end. Okay, we have hope, obstacles and challenges, fulfillment of wishes, choose wisely. For whatever reason, guys, I'm just hearing the word decision. Like, you may have a decision in front of you that you have to make. And this is a hard decision I'm getting with the fulfillment of wishes card that's in reverse, though this deck doesn't really use reversals. It just means to pay more attention to the card. I just feel like you guys have a hard decision in front of you that you have to make, or some life-changing decision, a big moment that's coming up, and you're a little nervous about this. You're a little hesitant to move forward. But I do feel with this hope card, I think you are on the right path, and whatever choice you make, whichever way you go, it will in the end rectify itself, if that makes sense. Like, you can't make a wrong decision here. So even though you've been having a lot of maybe stress and anxiety over this, or it's a big decision, so it's just been on your mind, you can't make the wrong one. I'm getting with this hope card, it's like it'll all be okay no matter what. But I do feel with the choose wisely, this is something that's been on your mind, and you've been feeling really, feeling overwhelmed by what choice you have to make. Again, I don't know what area this is regarding, maybe a relationship, choosing between 2 people or more people, maybe letting a friendship go, deciding to forgive someone who's hurt you in the past. Maybe you're about to take a new job offer, or something regarding schooling, or you're changing your career, you're changing your path in school. Maybe you were a science major, now you want to be an art major. I don't know what it is, but it's there's a change, or there's a decision that's happening for you right now, and it has been on your mind. But I do think that you guys are on the right path, and no matter what decision or what choice you make, Your ancestors are telling you that it's going to be okay. Just go with what you're feeling and don't be afraid to move forward. It will all work out for you. Oh, so interesting, because we have the Strength card next, and I just feel like they're giving you so much support right now. I do think this is a bit of a challenging time, especially mentally for you guys, and they're sending you their strength, they're sending you love, so that you do have the inner strength to get through this and to proceed forward. Also, some of you guys who are watching this may be Leos, or you may just resonate with the spirit animal that is a lion. This is reminding you of your own strength, of your own power, your own willpower and force. You know, I'm getting this energy that you guys are usually not the ones to just back down easily. You push through and you succeed. It doesn't mean you're somebody who pushes other people out of the way so that you'll win, but you do have a strong willpower, and you know, you guys are the type to succeed and push forward and be a bit stubborn. So you can do this. That's the message I'm getting with this card. You can do this. And I feel really connected to the yellow color of this card. I just feel like your solar plexus chakra is radiating right now. And so kind of tap into that power, tap into that inner strength to keep going. We also have the Hermit, the Four of Cups, the Six of Swords, and the Four of Pentacles, so another 4. Interesting. I don't know why I want to kind of connect these underneath here, but let's see. We have the Hermit card under the Hope card. With you guys, you've had a long journey. You know, it's not been easy for you. You know, both like, I mean, I could feel this in any area really. Physically, maybe it's been difficult with your health. Emotionally, it's been difficult with relationships in your life. Maybe your mother, or even father or siblings. But mother came out strongly for me. In your career-wise, it's been difficult as well, and even spiritually, it's been a hard spiritual journey for you guys. Maybe you had to go through a lot of shadow work, a lot of dark times, but all the while you've been strong, all the while you've continued, because at the end you've always believed that it would be worth it, right? You'd always believe that the light would outpower the darkness. It would outshine the darkness. In the end, it would be worth it, you know, that you would come out as the Hermit, as this very wise, very mature, very experienced being, and that is who you are now. And I think your ancestors are really just bringing this message to you that everything you have done has not been in vain. All the suffering, all the obstacles, all the challenges have not been in vain. And though you feel a bit broken down, you can see this Hermit is walking with a cane. Though you feel a bit broken down and not as strong and youthful as you once were, maybe as agile as you once were, there's a new depth to you, a deeper understanding now that you have, a greater intuition, greater insight that you carry. I'm also getting the sense that you guys would make wonderful teachers. I don't know if you are teaching, you know, as your profession, but there's something regarding teaching here that wants to come through. You guys would make wonderful teachers if you've ever thought about it as a career in, you know, in any in any part of your life, in any way you could think about teaching. It doesn't necessarily have to be, you know, academically, but even just explaining things somehow to someone. That you guys are definitely natural teachers. You're great at explaining things and teaching other people. We have the Obstacles and Challenges card, and underneath we have the Four of Cups. So what I'm getting from this is emotionally, especially with your relationships and friendships in life, it's not been easy for you. This is a place where you've often felt there was a break, like there wasn't a connection. I think for you guys, you are quite independent and you're introverts and you do like to be alone, and you enjoy your own space, you enjoy your own energy. And I think this sometimes can put people off just because they don't know how to approach you, or how to, you know, they don't know how to come they don't know how to work with that type of energy that you give off. It's not that you're mean, far from it. I think you guys are very loving, kind people. You can be very bubbly when you actually want to be, very happy when you want to be, but you know, you do tend to be on the bit more serious side, on the bit more quiet side, introverted side. And I think this is something that is going to be a struggle for you, and was kind of meant to be a struggle for you for most of your life. I think for you, relationship is going to be a place where you learn a lot about yourself, and a lot about the other person, and a lot about like human behavior and life in general is through relationships. This is never going to be an easy place for you. I'm just putting it out there right now. I think this is always going to be somewhere where you're going to be challenged, and it's going to be a bit of an obstacle, but you will learn so much. And there will come a point when it does get easier and easier and easier. Through relationships, I think you guys are really learning how to be more patient, how to be more accommodating, more understanding, and understand that you can lean on people. I do get this energy that you guys sometimes put so much burden on yourself because you know you'll do the best job and that you can handle it. But relationships are reminding you that it's important to lean on others, and it's okay to lean on others for support. And if you have been burned in the past by other people, to let that go and release that, and understand that not everyone is going to be that same experience. You know, you'll meet new people in life, and they will show that they are good people, and they have pure intentions, and they will not screw with you, and they will not betray you or hurt you. So that's what I'm getting with this message. And I'm also getting the message to walk the path, even when it gets challenging, to continue to walk the path. And we can see a bird here marked into the engraving of that stone. And so it just goes to show you that your ancestors are telling you guys are always guided. And as long as you continue to walk forward and take a step, you'll always get to where you need to be. You are heavily, heavily, heavily protected, heavily protected. Let's see. So then we have the Four of Pentacles under the fulfillment of wishes in reverse. The message I'm getting here, guys, is in order for your dreams to come true, in order for you to really feel that passion and that gratitude for life, and just feel like you're on top of the world, you need to like let go a bit. You know, there's this energy of like controlling here with this card, that you need to hold on to everything and make sure everything is, you know, exactly this way, and this is here and that's there, and that's great, and that has served you well. But if you really want that feeling of freedom, of joy, of happiness, of just being so, you know, so drunk on happiness and high vibes, right, and good times, you do need to release that hold. You do need to let go a little bit. That freedom that you guys really want, like deep within your soul, that feeling of being boundless and limitless, requires you to give up the control at least a little bit every once in a while, and to say, you know, I don't know what's going to happen, and I'm trusting the process, and I'm just going to walk forward even though I'm not sure. Your ancestors especially are asking you guys, because they know how happy you know, how much happiness can come into your life. They know how much, I don't want to say better things can be, but they know how much, they know how much of a different reality you can experience if you would let yourself be open to it, is a better way to state it. And they just know that if you were to let go a little bit of the control and of the, you know, the iron fist, or the intensity, right, and the seriousness, if you were just to laugh a little bit more and let loose a little bit more and have fun a little bit more, you would see that there's so much more to life. There's so much more joy, and things that you didn't experience beforehand will start to open up. Doors, opportunities, relationships maybe that you didn't see the point of will start to have deeper meaning. Again, newer opportunities, new doors opening, things like that. So they're really asking you guys to be more open and really go with the flow. And I know people say that all the time, but I think for you guys especially, It's like your ancestors know that there's so much more in store for you, and so they're really asking you to just let go and flow with life, dance with life, sing with life. When was the last time you did something just for you? When was the last time you did something creative or crazy or, kind of wild? They're kind of asking you to go back into that energy. And then at last we have the Choose Wisely card with the 6 of Swords underneath. Let's see, what am I getting out of this combination? Choose wisely. I think sometimes you guys are afraid of change. You're afraid of having, or not, maybe not afraid of change, but you're afraid of having so many options, because it does give you a bit of anxiety. It does make you fearful, that, oh my God, I have so many possibilities. What should I do? With this card, I'm just getting the message to like leave that fear behind, especially with the swords. Whenever I see swords, I always think of the mind, the mental body. I'm getting this message to kind of leave those worries behind, leave the endless questions, right? The fears regarding your future, the worries regarding your finances. And I know it's so much easier to say this than to actually do it, but they're asking you to kind of let it go, even if it's just for 10 minutes, 15 minutes. As you take your mind away from these burdens, you'll start to see that spirit is taking care of it. And I get this message because you can see like the roaring, like the intense waves here, and then you can see how calm and still the waters are, how peaceful they are. Someone was getting this message that when you're able to just turn your head away from these worries, from these swords, you let go, you turn your back on these crazy, intense rivers, where your emotions are all a mess and you're feeling up and down, to this very peaceful, still energy, which is your natural energy. Also, for some of you, I'm getting the message, for any of you that have children, especially young children, this is a good time to really bond with them as well, to talk to them and connect to them. If you've kind of been neglecting them due to maybe, your job and things like that, or other issues in your life, it's really a time to kind of check in with your children or your child and see how they're doing. I just feel like this would be a really great time where it'd be a really great bonding moment between you and your child or children. And with the Choose Wisely card, I'm also getting the message to take time for yourself. Make sure you're caring for yourself, guys. This is a big message that's coming through. You guys are always there for other people. It's really important to take care of yourself. And if you have been doing this, it's, your ancestors are just saying, continue to do this. It's so important for you to be able to take care of yourself, because I don't think you guys realize how much you do give to other people, whether it's just smiling, talking to others, being kind. Like, that does take energy, and that is a lot from you. You may think it means nothing to smile from someone, but the fact that you guys are doing it day after day and you are so caring, it is a big expenditure of your own energy. And so don't forget to put that back into yourself. You will feel more balanced and at peace when you do. I'm also just getting a message that came up to my mind. Your ancestors are telling you that they love you. They're here for you. And, whenever you want to connect to them, they're always open to that. So don't forget that you do have that spiritual support, because they're always, always, always there. So the overall messages that I'm getting, guys, for you are just to, take care of yourself, to know that they're always there. They're always supporting you. Know that you are strong. You have this inner strength within you, that though relationships have been a hard place for you, and they will probably be for a long time, you understand that you're learning from them and you're growing from them, that you're gaining this knowledge. And at the end of your days, you'll be so wise, like a wise sage. People will come to you for advice and knowledge, because you guys are natural teachers. You have this natural gift to teach people, to educate people. People really respect you, and they're eager to learn from you because you do have this natural wisdom. you just give off this very mature energy as well, that you have all this knowledge, this secret knowledge about you. And the messages are also, the messages that also came through were to let yourself live more and flow with life, be more free, have fun, do things your, the child version of you would do, sing, dance, color, go to a paint class, scream at the top of your lungs in your house. I don't know, just have fun and be a little bit more wild, let go of the control. And stop worrying so much about the future, taking it one step at a time and knowing that you're guided. So those are the overall messages for your reading. Now I'm just going to hold up this oracle card up to the camera for a few seconds. You can pause the video if you'd like. And this is just a kind of direct message from your ancestors to you guys. Okay, and so the message on this card was release the dark wound, let love live. I hope that you guys got whatever you needed out of this card, and that you were able to receive that message and be open to receiving it. Thank you so much for watching this reading. I hope that it resonated with your situation and where you are right now. And I will see you guys in the next tarot pick a card. Bye for now. Hello to the beautiful souls who chose lapis lazuli for pile 2. Let's see what messages your ancestors have for you guys. I'm just going to hold your oracle card off to the side until the end. Okay, we have heartache and loss, the universe, material harvest. You guys may see 33 or 333 a lot. This is definitely a sign from your ancestors that they're with you and they're watching over you. We have harmony, Queen of Swords, the Lovers, wow, and the Seven of Swords. For whatever reason, if you guys are feeling, this will only resonate, take this only if it resonates, but if any of you guys are having difficulty trusting maybe a partner or somebody you just met, or, I don't know, somebody you have a close relationship to or something, it's like, if you're just having issues with that, really sit with yourself and acknowledge if it's that this person is truly giving you reasons not to trust them, or is it something from your past and they're kind of, and you're kind of like making it in your mind. Really take the time to go through your mind and figure out what's going on there. This is only going to resonate for maybe like a few people. I just felt with the Lovers and with the Seven of Swords, I just kind of got this feeling of some of you guys could be messing up a really good thing just because of past issues in relationships. And so really take the time to work through your own mind and realize if it's just something coming up, a past fear, or if maybe this person really is giving you cause to doubt them. And so if that's the case, you do need to talk to them and figure that out. But let's see overall what the message for you guys is. I do feel, especially with this universe cards, you guys are really opening up spiritually. You're opening up your third eye, you're opening up your crown, and really allowing yourself to be a conduit for spirit, really allowing yourself to be a channel for spirit. So I don't know if you guys have been doing like meditating more or doing a lot more spiritual practices, or just been putting that intention out there to really, have a closer relationship. But the universe has been listening to that, and I feel like your ancestors are really supporting you in this. I think for you guys, You've always had this kind of cosmic spiritual connection. I just feel like you guys are very, very in tune, and you just know, and your ancestors are acknowledging this for you guys. They acknowledge that you are special, you are different, and you are highly, highly connected. Some of you guys may connect with being starseeds. I just get this kind of cosmic feeling. You know that everything is one and everything is connected, and there is a greater aspect at play within this whole reality, within all of our lives. And you know, like at your core, that, you know, though we take things and we make them a lot bigger of issues than they are, they're really not that big of a deal. So I also getting that message. You guys are definitely intellectually very strong. You're very honest. You stand for truth and justice. You know, this doesn't mean you're the ones to go out and, you know, and protest everything. Not to say that you can't be one of those people, but I just feel like you, not only do you stand for justice, but it's like, it's a weird one. It's like a cosmic justice, or a universal justice, or a spiritual justice as well, that isn't necessarily interested in like a physical, like, let's see if I can explain it well. The energy I'm getting from this card for you guys is, I'm getting an energy of somebody who has a high morality, highly intelligent, and like, if there's something wrong going on in the world, rather than get all fired up and say, I'm gonna go out and I'm gonna protest this, and I'm gonna, you know, make a list and have people sign, and I'm gonna call the government and call the people in charge. I'm getting this energy of someone who goes to a sacred place, maybe their room, you know, just a place where they can be alone and kind of feel at ease, feel at peace, and you like meditate, or you don't know, you find a way to calm yourself, and you like send love out to that place, or to whatever that disaster is, or to whatever that negativity is. You operate very differently than most people on the 3D. I'm telling you guys, like, your crown and your third eye are super open. And so you just have this understanding that everything's connected, and like, rather than having to physically be somewhere, you can kind of just in your mind, using your imagination, send energy to that place, send healing to that place. You really believe and understand the power of like your thoughts and intentions, and the, you know, the sacredness of it, and kind of the hidden power within all of that stuff. So sorry, that was really long and wordy, but you know, that's kind of what I felt, and so I wanted to express that out to you guys. You guys are also watched over by angels. I'm getting with that angel carved into the chair here. Let's see, what else are your ancestors saying, trying to tell you guys the messages they have. I do feel like financially, things are working out for you guys. I don't know if you're, you know, got accepted into a really great program for school, or you're starting a new job, or you're going into your own business, or maybe you're getting a raise, but something regarding your finances is looking up. You know, abundance, especially financially in your career, it's really taking a turn for the better. Things are looking up for you guys financially, and so that's a message I think your ancestors are coming out for you. I think especially with you guys, you may have had trouble with your career, with what you want to do with your life, with, you know, not necessarily life purpose, you know, because that's can be a bit confusing, but just regarding your job and your career, it's always been a bit of a struggle for you. Maybe you always had odd jobs, but I do think that things are looking up for you. I don't know exactly your situation, but I just get this positive energy that, you know, you're coming into a time of blessings. You're coming into a path or a timeline where, you know, these next steps that you're taking, or the news that you're going to be hearing, or maybe you're applying to jobs right now and you're going to receive a job offer that's really, really good, and things are just going to happen. Or maybe in the next couple months you're going to get promoted in your job, or you're finally going to quit your job and start following your passion. That's going to lead to a lot of abundance. There's just something regarding your career, regarding your financial situation, that is taking a turn for the best. You can see with the sun behind this person's head, You know, it's like you're going to be, especially if you guys are starting your own business or something, you're going to be illuminated with ideas, with these wonderful business ideas. And it's going to bring in a boatload of money, a boatload of success for you. And you can see this green color here, right? Green not only represents healing of the heart chakra for me, but also money, wealth, so success. So you're going to be seeing that coming in for you guys. And I just get this energy of happiness, especially regarding your ancestors, because they've seen you kind of struggle financially. But I think this has really given you a lot of resilience, a lot of determination to succeed. You know, so now especially if you guys, I don't know, I keep getting this energy of somebody starting their own business, but especially if you are starting something of your own, it kind of gives you that inner strength because you have struggled in the past, that you'll be determined to keep pushing forward and not give up at the first roadblock. Okay. I don't know why, but I was counting these column things and I counted 8. So I don't know if 8's a significant number for you guys. Maybe it's like a life path number for you, but take that if it resonates, the number 8. It could also just represent infinity too, as well as, so the meaning with that would be, you know, the energy you put out is the energy that you get back in. So if you guys have been putting out this really good energy, you'll get that back to you guys. So, you know, there's kind of a law of karma at play, or just a law of like what you put out, you get in. And so for you, because I do feel you guys are very genuine, loving people, and you do put your best foot forward and try to treat everyone as best as you can, that you're going to get that in return. And so this energy is just kind of, this card at least is really speaking to that all that good work you've been putting out into the world is coming back to you, and this is your time to reap your rewards, to reap the benefit of that. And the universe is almost like congratulating you and really helping you with this. I'm just saying to you guys, really expect an influx of good things happening to you from now on. And I know that's kind of an intense statement to put out there, but I just feel it. I just feel like a lot of positivity and good things are going to start happening to you. Your life is going to be feeling really, really, really good. And so keep that high vibration by thinking good and feeling good. But yeah, the universe is definitely working on your behalf and kind of bringing all those good deeds and acts you've done to other people's back to you. So wonderful to you guys that you kind of kept being true to who you are and just treated people kindly just because that's who you are as a person, and putting that beautiful energy out into the, you know, the world and the universe. We also have this beautiful harmony card and lovers card, so I can't really ignore that we got kind of 2 romance cards here. For those of you guys who are interested in relationships, I do feel this is indicative that you may be having somebody coming in, you may be having a partner that may come into your life, someone a bit special. If this is something that you want, I would say continue to keep your heart open and kind of be on the lookout for anyone who may be coming into your life romantically. I think for you guys, you have done a lot of work on yourself, and that harmony card represents that you've been really working to balance that masculine and feminine aspect within you. This is something also your ancestors are really proud of you for doing, because it's not easy. It's not easy working through those kind of shadow aspects, right? The shadow masculine aspect is kind of being too domineering, too controlling, and then the shadowy aspect of the female is being manipulative and too emotional, to the point where, you know, you are emotionally manipulating your partner or something like that, playing victim, and so on and so forth. So you've been really working through these energies and bringing them into a balance, which is also, I think, why such good positive energy is coming to you. I don't know why, but with this card, I just heard forget your haters. So for any of you guys who may have people who like dislike you or don't like you, it's just because you're shining, okay? It's just because you are winning. You're just, you guys, I'm telling you, there's like a light around you right now. So your ancestors are telling you, or what I'm feeling from them is that you are heavily protected, guys, and you are watched over. Anyone who has bad intentions to you, has any like negativity they're trying to bring your way, negative intent, it is coming right back to them. It is not touching you. You have a bubble of light, a bubble of protection, of angels watching over you, and you guys are safe and you're protected. So nothing can touch you right now. And your ancestors want you guys to know this. Put your mind at ease. If you've been feeling any kind of negative or weird energy, completely let that go, because it's nothing is happening to you guys. You guys are definitely very, very protected and watched over. And if anyone is having negative energy, it's because of jealousy, it's because of hatred. This is your time to shine, for real. So really enjoy this moment, enjoy the limelight, because it's just time for you. I mean, we have the sun in this card and we have the sun in this card. So, there's a real energy that's here for you. And I've actually never seen this before, but there are butterflies on here. So this is also, talking about transformation. You guys have done just so much work on yourself, and it's really the time for you to shine. You've been in that caterpillar phase for a long time, growing, developing, and now you've matured and you're ready to go out into the world as this beautiful butterfly. We also have this heartache and loss card, but I'm really getting this as like an old energy, maybe, like kind of representing the dark times that you've been through, the suffering that you've been through, that we all have gone through, especially as a collective, over the past year. This is just kind of reminding you to I feel like this card is reminding you to kind of look back at the past in a sense, but like recognize like how far you've come since then. And it's so interesting that we have the heartache and loss card right next to the universe card. So you can see this card, this woman is like very constricted, she has her head down, she's not looking towards the sky, she's in this really dark place. And then you see the universe card, there's so much light, there's so much expansion, so much space and possibilities. So I think your ancestors are really trying to bring this this message to you of, look at how far you've come. Like, this is what you are. Yes, you went through this, yes, you had difficulties, but look at where it's brought you to. And you guys know your worth as well. I'm getting this message coming through. Know your worth, and know what you're and know that you deserve to receive really good things. With her hand out here, the Queen of Swords knows that she's worthy of receiving good things. Know that you're worthy of this. Tell yourself, I am worthy. I'm worthy of all the amazing things that are mine, that are meant for me. It's my time to receive. And thank you, universe, for bringing me to this point now where I am ready to receive all the things that are meant for me, all the wonderful, amazing things. So also know that you're worthy of this. And, the abundance, the good relationships, the prosperity, the joy, the happiness, the love, all of it. So now I'm going to hold your oracle card in front of the camera for a few seconds, and hopefully you can get a message from that. Okay, so the message on this card was inspiration, and I hope you're able to get whatever you needed out of the card and kind of get the message that you needed, that you felt resonated within your own being. Thank you so much for watching, and I'm going to move on to pile 3. Guys, really quickly, for whatever reason, this message is coming through that, like, now you're truly able to see yourself, and you're no longer hiding who you are. It's like you really looked into the mirror and you've come full circle, and now there's a real self-acceptance and self-love that's happening because of you, because of the work you've put in to love yourself. So Your ancestors are just saying congratulations. We are so proud of you for truly accepting who you are and looking at yourself in the mirror with all the flaws that you think you have, with all the imperfections that you think you have, and accepting them regardless. Congratulations to you. So that was a quick message that just came through. Okay, and let's move on to pile 3. Hello to the beautiful souls who chose pile 3 with Tiger's Eye. Let's see what messages your ancestors have for you today. I'm going to hold your oracle card for last at the end. Okay. So we get positive movement forward. We have temptation, the waiting game, memories of love. We have disruption, Ace of Swords, the Emperor, Two of Pentacles, sorry. Knight of Wands. And we have the Seven of Wands. I think I'd like to start with the Seven of Wands. This energy is usually a card that represents somebody who's been working to defend themselves, defend their beliefs, defend their opinion, defend their viewpoint on things, you know, even fight for their life. But you know, that's a very kind of intense position of this card, you know, fighting for their life. But yeah, I just feel like this is an energy of you know, maybe for you guys, you've been fighting and you've just been trying to keep it together, not necessarily fighting, but maybe you've just been trying to hold it together, your emotions, your life. It may have seemed like things were really crumbling at one point and it got really dark, and you were the one that everyone was kind of looking to. You know, maybe you're a single parent and you're the one that has to hold your whole family together. Maybe you're getting a lot of pressure from your job at work, from your boss, and they're just being completely selfish and they're not understanding at all. Maybe it's you're dealing with your parents or a parent, and you know, they're kind of getting older and there's a lot, and you know, they're really taking up a lot of your time and you're trying to be there, but it does take a lot of work and energy, and you've just been feeling very burdened by that. Again, I don't know what the situation is, but I just feel like you've been in this cycle where you've just been trying to hold on, and you've been almost breaking it. It's like you almost, you know, feel like you can't keep it together anymore. You can't do it anymore. You just feel completely broken down and like it's coming to the end. Right? We have also the Two of Pentacles here. This energy of somebody who's trying to balance everything and keep it all together, but you can see in the background the waves. Like, look at how intense and high they are. That's not still waters. That's very flowy, rocky waves. And so this is kind of your ancestors just saying, we see that you've been going through a hard time. We recognize that, you know, and it's been uneasy. It's been rocky. You know, it's like it's been a storm for a while. You know, and you had to keep pioneering and pushing through, pushing forward. But I feel like because you didn't give in, because you didn't kind of give in to the temptation, you didn't give in to that feeling of, you know what, F it, I'm just going to, you know, kind of stop everything and let it go. And I don't know, you guys know what I mean, like that energy of when everything's going crazy, you just decide, I'm going to go crazy too, and I'm not going to keep it together, and I'm not going to be responsible. You guys didn't do that. You kept pushing forward, right? Even though it seemed like things were even though it seemed like you were in this pattern for a long time and that things weren't changing, and it just seemed like it was dragging on. But because of that, I do feel your time has come and there's a change. There is a change coming, guys. And I feel this is the biggest thing our ancestors want to tell you is, like, now, you know, it's like now the direction has changed, and finally is your break. Finally is your time to be appreciated, is your time to kind of let that burden fall onto someone else's shoulders, but no longer yours. And so this is really letting me know, guys, that like, though you've been struggling, though times have been hard, it's changing for you. It's changing for you. We also have the Emperor card here, which for me is representing that like, you're now coming into a time where you're going to be feeling comfortable, feeling at ease, feeling like the Emperor or the Empress in your life, just feeling in charge and at ease. Really, I'm just getting the sense of ease. You can see how comfortable the Emperor is on his throne. You know, he does not feel, there's no anxiety, there's no nervousness. It's just, I know that I'm the Emperor and I'm sitting on my throne and I'm cool and calm and collected. And this is what's coming for you guys. And this is what's been long awaited for you guys after this very after this very hard, negative, difficult, challenging time that you've been through. You've been able to weather it. You've been able to survive. And so, this new positive movement forward, this Ace of Swords is representing this new direction coming for you, this new time in your life, where it's no longer with the fighting, no longer with the defending yourself, no longer with the trying to balance and juggle everything, but coming to a place where things are just going to fall in place for you. I'm getting, everything's just going to make sense and fall in place for you. And there's going to be a lot of clarity as well coming in for you guys with the Ace of Swords. I'm also just getting for whatever reason with the Temptation card, you hold the key to your own destiny. So I think for a lot of you guys, maybe as you're going through this time, you are feeling really, maybe you were kind of tapping into that victim mindset a little bit, or feeling like, I have no power, I have no control, things are just happening to me and I can't control it, and feeling very defeatist, which I can completely understand when you're in this type of situation and in this energy. But your ancestors are here to remind you that you hold the key to your destiny. You are the ones manifesting your life. You are the ones in control of your emotions and your thoughts and how you feel. And so if you kind of feed into the negativity around you, which can be so easy to do, and a lot harder to kind of push on, and I'm not saying you have to be positive, but try not to be so desolate about it or negative about it, but say maybe it's not easy right now, but I can continue to push forward, things like that. They're just trying to remind you that you do hold the keys to your destiny, and that if you can remember that and not fall into that negative mindset, you'll be able to get back up and keep going as you have been doing every single day. It's just serving as a reminder to you. I also do think your ancestors are going to be gifting you with a lot more energy during this time, a lot more energy to be able to be more productive and get things done and feel more motivated as well. So if you've just been feeling down and kind of sluggish, just because of the cycle you've been in of life and just feeling kind of down, they're also going to be gifting you with this energy and this passion and this kind of zest for life again, so that you can wake up and get what needs to get done. Again, I'm just feeling this energy of someone being a lot more productive. We also have the Memories of Love card, but what I'm really getting from this is don't forget to take a breath and take things one step at a time. I know it can be chaotic when there seems to be a lot of stuff going on, but they're telling you to take a moment to be present, to be mindful, and just breathe. Even if it's just 3 deep breaths, just take that time for yourself. It will really, really help to center you and bring you back. So I think the overall message from your ancestors is that we've been with you this whole time. We know you've been going through difficulty, but we're here to remind you that you are the manifestor in your life. You are the one creating your reality. No matter, how much you may doubt that, you are creating it. Don't forget that. Be in control, hold that power. They're here to remind you that the tide is turning for you guys. It's a positive experience that you're going to be having now. You went through this kind of negative cycle. It was teaching you, it was teaching you things. You were learning what you needed to learn through this, to be resilient, to persevere, to keep pushing forward. And now you're coming into a time where you're going to be sitting on your throne. You're going to be feeling a lot more in power, a lot more in control. Life is not going to be as chaotic as it was for you. There's a lot more clarity coming for you as well. And we're going to be gifting you with a lot more energy and a lot more energy and just strength to get through your day and to be more productive and more motivated, as well as passion. And I just feel like overall more happiness too. You're going to be waking up happier and more joyful when you haven't been feeling like that for a while, if I'm going to be honest. So that's the message that I'm getting for you. And then I'm just going to hold up your oracle card up to the camera and hold it for a few seconds so you guys can kind of get the energy from that. Okay guys, so this card says Legacy of Light. I hope you were able to get what you needed out of this card and receive the energy that your ancestors gave you through this kind of card and the message that they had for you. Thank you so much for watching. And just to pile 3, I can feel from this spread that it has been a difficult journey and a difficult time for you guys. So I'm just sending you so much love from the bottom of my heart. And I'm so happy to see that things are shifting for you, especially with this positive movement forward card, that you're coming into calmer waters and that you can see the sun is shining here. And look at the amount of wind that's affecting the, I guess what you call that, the sail. So just a good positive rush of energy of wind coming into your life to really push out all the negativity and just leave all that positive, good energy, good feeling for you guys. So that's really wonderful. This is a time where you're going to feel like you're going to feel in control of your life. You're going to feel like the authority. You're going to finally feel like you have a footing and a voice in your life and how things are going. You can see that with the red here on the Emperor card. So this is going to be a time for you to really just enjoy the calm time. Enjoy the cycle that you're coming into, where you are on top and you are seated firmly on your throne and everything is okay. I just feel like for you guys, this is the break that you really, really need. And so I'm overjoyed that it's coming for you. You may have already been feeling this energy, so I'm really happy that the negativity is kind of leaving you behind and you're coming into this really great place and cycle of your life. And I think it's a testament to you guys, especially, that you have not lost hope and you've continued forward even when it seemed really dark, and that you kept fighting and you would never give up. So that also speaks volumes to who you are, and as well as your ancestors too, that that they fought and they continued, and though it wasn't easy for them, they had hope that it would one day get better. Okay, so I'm sorry for kind of trailing off like that, but I just wanted to give that message. Thank you so much for watching. I hope it resonated, and I will see you guys in the next tarot pick a card. Bye for now.